Hey, welcome to the RockFM Breakfast Show podcast featuring Evolver One. Les, Tulsa and Sean join me in studio to talk about the new album, the fascinating reason behind why monkeys can't swim, and they play an acoustic version of Tell Me. Good morning, Evolver.
Michael, you beauty.
I love musicians in the morning. It's all overcompensation. We're awake. We're here.
We made it.
How are you guys feeling? I know it's early in the morning. How are you feeling?
Tired.
Is it tiring?
Sean's a bit fluey.
I'm great.
Okay,
This is
cool.
always great.
This is always great.
Who's fluey?
Sean's a little fluey.
Sean?
I had a dose of flu yesterday, but I made it here today.
Good for you. Good
I
for
woke
you.
up at 5 just to make it here.
Although you get to sit closer to the back.
Yes, in case I gotta leave.
In case you've got to leave quickly. Let's get the man a bucket, just in case things go badly wrong here this
No,
morning.
it's not really nausea. It's more, I might have to cough in Les's ear.
Please don't.
Okay.
That's just beautiful, guys. We're painting a picture for breakfast radio. We're in the studio with Evolver. How are you, chaps?
Awesome.
Awesome.
That wasn't rehearsed at all. I'd just like to
no.
put that out there.
We do it regularly.
There's synergy going on in the studio. Right, guys, we're going to be playing a game called True or False. Basically, how it works is the producer who you met on the way in is he's got a little bit of a twisted and sick mind. I don't know, you may have picked that up from him on the way in.
Good.
So he comes up with these questions, and they're a little bit strange. So, here's question number one.
True or false? Most Eskimos have fridges.
How do
False.
we feel about that?
True.
Why would that be false? You
I just
landed
chuck my milk and meat out in the...
Hang on,
No.
Tulsa doesn't have any earphones on. He doesn't know what we're talking about.
No clue.
Do Eskimos have fridges, is the question.
Yep.
Why would you say that?
Well, they got to keep their food somewhere.
They just chuck it outside, man.
Yeah, would you not just knock like one piece of your igloo out?
Well, you
and
would-
that'd be like your fish section.
Yeah, well, that is
Yeah.
a refrigerator, isn't it?
Oh, hang on a second.
No, it's not. It's it doesn't have CFCs or whatever they call that.
It's a green,
A green...
very white and green
it's-
refrigerator.
It's actually a window. It's a window.
Les is just losing it on the side.
no.
He's just looking, going, "What band am I in, man? What's happening? CFCs?" Okay, let's start with you. True or false?
Sure.
Eskimos have fridges.
True.
Okay, cool. Sean, let's.
Definitely false.
So we got one true, one false. Tulsa, you're going to tie break.
True.
True. Okay, so let's have a look. It is indeed.
That is really true.
In the bag, baby. In the bag.
I'm starting a band. Cool. Question number 2, please.
That question is fraud. Like Zimbabwe.
That's fraudulent.
Fraudulent. I don't
Or
believe
false? Men are 4 times more likely to be struck by lightning than women.
Tulsa, men are 4 times more likely to be struck by lightning than women.
False.
How do we feel about this?
I would say true because men are slightly taller at some
I
stages.
agree.
Average.
Is
True.
lightning heightest? Is it worried about how tall you are?
No.
I don't
Yes.
know, actually. I didn't. Well, yeah. I forgot this. Forgot this at school.
I'd tell you what I would maybe base this on is I would say more guys out playing golf.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Al-
I'd say
al-
go true, thanks.
Although
Fisherman.
women's golf fishermen,
Alloy rods.
a lot of fishermen play golf. No, I've got you wrong. Just there's a lot of people fishing. I'm trying to follow the Evolver logic here.
Sea
Sorry,
golf.
Les. I forgot you were the one who was on.
I'm from the coast.
That's where. Okay.
I'm from the coast as well. I've just been up here for a lot longer than you.
Yeah, well, it's bred out of you by now. I'm sure.
Oh, do we have a lot of women fishermen down at the coast?
No.
Not many. Okay, so on the basis of golf and industrialized fishing, we're going to say that lightning will strike men 4 more times than women.
True, yes.
True,
Okay,
yes.
cool. We're going to go with that. Tulsa, what do you say?
I'm going with true.
Tulsa's on his iPad. Okay, so,
It's true.
so who's got 2 out of 2 so far?
Super intelligent. I'm just average.
Sean, what's happening? We got to up the game here, mate. Okay, last and final question. Let's see how we feel about this one.
True or false? Monkeys are related to fish because if needs be, they can breathe underwater.
Okay, Tulsa, I feel silly telling you this, but monkeys are related to fish because if required, they could breathe underwater.
That is so stupid.
That's
it actually
ridiculous.
could be true.
Isn't it? It's one of those that you kind of, I told you, his mind is sick and twisted.
No, I'm going to go with false.
Yeah.
False.
Yeah, we can't even logic our way out of that. I've never seen a monkey breathe underwater. I've never seen a monkey underwater. They don't go underwater much.
I've never seen
They're scared of water.
Are they scared
drown.
of water? Well, yes.
Yeah, because
they
they've got
scared?
too much muscle.
Do you breathe underwater if needs be?
it. Too much muscle.
Too much muscle.
Sorry, Russell. How does that relate
I don't
to
know, it's
breathing
National
underwater?
Geographic, just watch it sometimes. It says things.
Has
Look at
there
that
ever
monkey.
been a National Geographic that told you about monkeys drowning because they've got too much muscle?
Yes.
You need to get a new bouquet of programs. That's ridiculous. Okay, cool. What are we saying?
False.
False. Because they got too much muscle.
They
Yes.
got to, on the back of the scientific fact that they have too much muscle, there is no way that a monkey would ever breathe underwater. That is...
That is false.
Well then, Les, you're so clever.
Boom. So we did relatively well there this morning, guys. I got to tell you, I normally average like 1, but we don't normally have questions like do monkeys breathe.
So I'm above average.
You're above average, or I'm horribly below average, and you're normal.
Let's just make it that I'm above average. Is that okay?
I'm happy to be normal. That's all.
The morning show that's on your side. But then again, so is appendicitis. 91.9. This is Rock FM.
Dad, in the last link, we were laughing a bit at Les, and I feel bad about this because
I don't.
One of the I know you don't. Because one of the questions that we were talking about is it wasn't about monkey swimming, but it turned into monkey swimming. And Les informed us that monkeys can't swim because they have too much muscle. I almost popped a vein in my head laughing. Sean almost left, and Tulsa just sort of gave Les that.
I was quite embarrassed. I was quite embarrassed.
Embarrassed to be within the same band as a man who would assume that a monkey couldn't swim. And then I went on to ask.com, and he's right. He is right. According to my interwebs, monkeys can't swim because they have very little fat and lots of muscle. Vis-a-vis, they sink very quickly.
Boom.
Boom. Booyakasha.
To be honest, I'm still quite embarrassed that he knows that.
As something to know for like a party trick or something. I don't know whether I
I don't know
stand
if
with
he
that.
impresses anybody, I'm just saying.
I don't know how I feel about you now.
Yeah, well, I just, had to learn it so then I come into a radio station and they ask me their question, I know it.
Okay, cool. Just in case. Another question for you: Superman or Batman, Les?
Superman.
Superman. Off the bat, there. Why Superman?
Because he's got too much muscle.
That's why.
He doesn't sink.
Because he got,
He does sink.
Because he
but
wears tights.
Would Batman sink? I don't think we've ever seen Batman swim.
Batman's got some gadget who allows him to.
Yeah,
to
he'll
He's
just-
got propellers and stuff.
It'll just
and,
place fat on him so he'll be more buoyant.
Yes.
It'll be the bat buoyancy, something or other. Right. Okay, I want to know, tea or coffee, guys?
Tea.
I'm not offering. I'm just asking what
Coffee.
you prefer.
I'll have some tea.
Love a
Awesome,
coffee.
Great. And what is the last movie you guys saw? Just off the top of your head.
Despicable Me 2.
And it was awesome.
Very good.
I haven't seen it yet.
I
I'm
saw
so-
the latest Lindsay Lohan movie, and she's now not doing any of those Beatle movies anymore. She's gone quite the opposite direction.
Dude, this wasn't at a movie theater, was it?
No. I was like,
Is this in the back of your friend's car?
Yeah.
no, it was.
Les.
was-
Is this in the back of your
It's
car?
lying in the gutter.
Les, what's the last movie you saw?
there's a movie called The Colony.
And? I haven't heard about that.
A lot of snow. I don't know. It's like weird.
Were there any
I'm
swimming
not
monkeys?
sold on the budget though, but it was
But the
okay.
fact that there was no budget.
Yeah, perhaps that.
They paid Lawrence Fishburne, and that's it.
I want to talk about, you guys have been going for a long, long time. How long have you guys been going for, in the band in its entirety?
I think probably about 12 years.
That is a long time.
I've been here for 12 years. Since I started it with another chap in PE, and we moved up after 5 years, went through about 25 different band members, and I think it's probably more, to be honest. But then Tels came along, and Tels has been playing drums for about how many years
I
now?
almost thought you said paying the
He's
bills.
been
He's been paying the bills.
He's been paying for the
7
drums.
years.
Sometimes,
He's been paying the bills.
sometimes we let him near the drum kit.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tulsa, you got involved. How long have you been in?
Yeah, actually going on 8 years now.
8
It's been
years.
about that long, yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's a long time
It
on
is
the
a
SA
long
music
time.
scene. I'm trying to think of other bands that have been around that long. There's not many. Not
Yeah.
many I can think of that are still current and still producing singles.
That is true. I just think it's there's a fallacy around it that it's all sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And then when you actually get down to it, you realize that you have to work really hard, and someone has to make all the phone calls, and someone's got to book the gigs, and or you got to find somebody that does it for you and give them a lot of the money, and then it doesn't become that much of a party anymore. So,
It's a job.
Yeah, it's a job.
It's work. I think that's where like a lot of kids get swept up in that whole like idol fever thing, and you're just going to arrive and it's going to be amazing. I had Mark Hayes in here the other day, and he was saying as well, it's a job.
It's a job.
You think that it's just going to be this amazing ride and everyone's going to do everything for you. You got to work, man. And harder than most jobs. I'd venture to say.
A tour, for instance, when we go out, you're probably looking at about nothing less than 5 or 6 shows back to back, and you got to drive to every one of those shows. So you're talking Cape Town, George, P, East London, Durban, and back to Joburg. Say, for instance, like a December orientated, and if you're not in the car at 2 a.m. driving to the next gig, you're not going to make it. You've got to do sound check, and you've got to start the whole thing all over again. And then maybe the next night you can leave at 6 a.m., but it's still, you don't have time to, really.
And you've got to look the part when you arrive. You've got to look entertaining. And that's the thing. If you're an accountant, you can arrive and just say, well, give me your books. But you've got to look interested and inviting and engaging in that. And after driving from 2 in the morning to Slummies, which brings us neatly to Liz. How are you doing? So I want to talk as well about, because you were the new addition.
Correct.
How did you get yourself involved in Evolver One?
Well, long story short, they had they were looking for a vocalist.
Okay.
So they put a YouTube video out, and they were asking for guys to audition and upload a video and whatnot. So I made one, and then I put it up, and then I got a call from Sean saying, "Hey, that's nice. That's really cool. Can you make another one?" And then I made another one, and then I got another phone call. Came up to Joburg, had an audition with a couple of other guys, and the rest, as they say, is history.
How was that first audition when you stood in front of them?
Well, I was a lot different size-wise then. I walk in there, look at me like, well, who's this guy?
Has it been a case of extreme makeover for you?
It has, yes.
Okay, cool.
Well, the stress of Joburg from East London
Wow,
to Joburg,
yeah.
that charred about 20 kgs.
I've always had that feeling, like if you come from a smaller town and you rock up to Joburg and you come over the back by Van Buren off-ramp and you just see 7, 8, 9 million lanes of traffic and all of them are full, you must just have a heart attack. You must be like, these must be all the cars. This is every car.
There's no double lanes in East London. When I got here and saw 4, I don't know. I did crawl in the hole for a little bit, but I came out.
And how has the Evolver experience been? I want to know, is it what you were expecting?
Yes, and more. It's
Okay.
awesome. I mean, to work with these guys are great. I mean, just get on stage and you don't have to worry about anything. Everything's there and it's tight and it's great.
Yeah. And where would you have put yourself now if this wasn't the sort of path that you'd followed? Where would you reckon you'd be?
I would have still been in studio,
Okay.
recording bands and stuff like that, because that's what I ultimately want to do.
Yeah.
I want to retire on. I'd be in studio recording.
Yeah, that's the way. So it's in you there. I mean, it's not...
I'll never run away from it.
Yeah.
I won't sit behind a desk and type stuff.
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 And Tulsa, tell me, where to from here with Evolver? What are the plans?
We are busy with the new album. I think you know that.
Yes.
I think with a bit of luck, will be done by the end of the month. It has been quite a lengthy process.
Yeah.
But at the same time, not something we want to rush, so it's all good, But the fans are ready for a new album.
They're ready and waiting, huh?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
There's a tour we're busy planning now for the end of the year, so all our fans as Sean mentioned earlier, in the Cape, and they will be able to see us again after a very long break.
How long has it been since you've been down
About
there?
2 years, Yeah.
The musicians in the morning, they've got that, hey, baby, what's happening? Yeah. Oh, I wish I could do it like you. Oh, one more time. Oh, it's breakfast show. Cool. Okay, so tell me, recording this album, how's the process been, jumping into a ship that is sailing already? What has it been like?
What we did was, because I was in East London when I joined, so we pretty much wrote the album on Skype.
Wow,
We
okay.
sat at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then we would just, he'd bring his piano at home, and then Tulsa would bring his little tambourine, and then we just
Tulsa would bring his box of
tambourine
cereal.
Yeah. We just go over the tracks and pretty much wrote the album over Skype.
That is amazing.
And then, and when I came through, then we just sort of tracked everything and going over and working on stuff and trying to change things here and there just to make it work, because we never really played together, obviously. But we did a few rehearsals and it just happened.
It's one of those things that it just fell in by itself. You didn't have to make it work.
No, not at all. It just happened.
We want to hear the songs, man. Okay, you're going to be playing Tell Me, am I right?
That's right, from the new album.
Off you go. I love the song.
And there we go.
It's brilliant.
I can build your home. I won't break your heart. I can change your world. Tell me where to start. Everything you need. I won't break your heart. All the simple things. I won't break your heart. Tell me what to do, tell me what to say, tell me is it true, tell me it's okay, all I want is you, stay, we can change the world, I won't break your heart, we can rock them all, tell me where to start, everything you need. I won't break your heart, all the simple things. I won't break your heart. Tell me what to do, tell me what to say, tell me is it true, tell me it's okay, all I want is you, stay. Tell me what to do, tell me what to say, tell me is it true, tell me it's okay, tell me what to do, stay, I wanna stay, I wanna stay, oh, stay, oh, I wanna stay, I wanna stay, oh, stay, stay.
Phenomenal. Yeah, there's a little metal guy
It's
just
Giles.
walking past you there,
The paranoid android. It's Giles. It's Giles.
making his way to the
the
table.
paranoid android.
Sorry, Sean, he stands
Your
on
puny
crutches.
mind amuses me.
Just watch out for that. There we go, Giles.
Oh, thank you.
Come up and get yourself onto your chair there. Good morning, Giles.
Hey, it's Tuesday.
Yes, it is indeed. How are you doing, my friend?
I must say I am enjoying the new Evolver 1 tracks.
Well, there we go.
Oh, thank you so much.
And I tell you what, Giles doesn't enjoy much, to be honest. I've had a couple of tracks where he's been like, no, I just don't like it, though. So, yeah, big ups to you guys. I think that's two
Thanks,
thumbs up.
Giles. So nice. Come
I
sit in
do
my
have
lap.
one question though.
Okay, what's your question?
Just thought I would mention I used to play bass. No reason. Just thought I would say.
We've always enjoyed computer bass players, so you definitely have a chance.
Was your last one called Roland by any chance?
It was actually called, and still is, iPod.
iPod.
I love it.
They seem to be missing a bass player.
You guys, yeah, we have watched and we have. I think that maybe Giles has been to one of your gigs and he's had a look and seen that there's maybe an opportunity
There is opportunity
for someone else to vibe in there.
I do the bass and the piano for Unplugged, so not for that, but definitely for the live stuff. Maybe we can look at Giles.
I am also pretty handy with the tambourine.
Oh,
That's my job, man.
How are you making coffee, Giles?
I like it.
Oh, relax. I am starting my own band.
What are you going to be calling yourselves?
Giles and the Pacemakers.
That's not going to work.
Giles and the Mechanics.
No, that's not going to work.
Well then, what about the J. Giles Band?
Okay, it's getting bad to worse here, guys. I'm not sure what to say anymore.
30 seconds to Giles.
No.
30 seconds.
You see, we can't stop him now. It's
Giles Adams.
No,
Giles on the Run.
dude, it's
The Giles Watkins Project.
okay. It's actually just falling apart.
Jumping Jack Giles.
Nice.
That's actually pretty good. I quite like that.
Jumping Jack Giles.
Jumping Jack
What are you
Giles.
actually going to be calling your band?
Evolver 2. The Evolution of Giles.
There we go. The Evolution of Giles.
Well done.
Thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks, Giles. Thank you so much for downloading the Evolver 1 interview from the RockFM Breakfast Show. Find out more about them on evolver1.com. Remember to listen to the Breakfast Show 7 to 9 a.m. weekday mornings on 91.9.